and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Now a look at the stats for Jimmy Butler.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying to snap their long playoff drought. And their star point guard, De'Aaron Fox, says, "I've always been a winner at every level. My teams have found ways to win. So I've always thought, why not? Let me be that guy." Kevin, he's got a heavy lift, but he's got the talent to lift them back to relevance.
D.A., the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dragic is out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Holmes in at the 5 roaming the paint. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. Down low, here's Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Now here's Butler. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Rebounded by Holmes. And it's Sacramento's ball. Fox deciding where to go with it. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside Dragic. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Fox passes to Hield. Barnes outside. Bradley against Hield. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hield's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down, he sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And, Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Free throw good, Fox.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And Still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Now, here's Nunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fox passes to Begley. The 3 from Barnes. A new 14 for the King. Holmes, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nunn kicks to Butler. Clock at 6. To halt the run. Miami no good on that time either.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
The Heat trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hield outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner. Loves pulling the trigger from deep.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean nothing? They don't mean nothing. Just a touchdown. No. Coming for the bag and it's mine. They ain't hit me last man, I done got time. Just a touchdown. Hit my line. It's that time. This ain't sound. It's a vibe. We was down. We survived. Peep us now. We all right. I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I? Drop an album, then I go to a couple summers, don't I? Got it looking mighty easy for a come up, don't I? Dream so big that my ideas are hard to speak, don't I? Yeah.
As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Heat. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And you know, for the Heat, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Now, here's Nunn. Pass to Butler. Can they get it? Miami no good on that time either.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Fox, no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for Miami. They trail by 9 points. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside, Fox. Pass to Hield. Back to Fox. Clock at 4. Over Butler. Fox, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And it's Butler missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Kings leading now by 9. To the middle, here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Last time they met was in Miami.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
And the Heat with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Avery Bradley. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Robinson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Barnes kicks to Hield. Here's Bagley. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Nunn passes to Butler. Back to Nunn. Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Marvin Bagley. Robinson's checked in for Barnes. And Halliburton subbed in for Buddy Hield. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Halliburton. Fox against Nunn.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Kings leading now by 11. Fox passes to Halliburton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Joseph, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Miami also making a switch. Iguodala's checked in. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year.
Wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. Now, here's Bielitsa. No points in the game yet for him. Robinson kicks to Joseph. No good on the three.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Adebayo passes to Nunn. To the inside. Achua. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they've built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Now here's Joseph. Robinson pulls it in. The pass to Adebayo. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Now, here is Halliburton, guarded by Robinson. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Robinson. Back to Joseph. 5 to shoot. Over none. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. The Heat trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Joseph dishes to Whiteside. And it's good, 2 points. And the Kings lead by 12.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here is Robinson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Nunn kicks to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air, and that pass was on the money.
Here's Nunn. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. To the paint, and stolen by Bielitsa. Joseph looking over the floor. Pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Yes, that goes in.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the shot goes in.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Joseph against Nunn. Outside, Joseph. Floats one up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Sacramento with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Kings leading now by 14. They've got Corey Joseph. Robinson is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Bjelica, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Kings, Nemanja Bjelica. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bjelica. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Robinson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside Dragic. Now here's Bradley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Achua. And the rejection by Holm. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And some changes here for the Kings. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Halliburton. And Miami with a change here, too. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a 16-point game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Dragic against Joseph. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Knocks down the three ball. Hield's got 10 points in the game.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Here's Dragic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's Bradley following the basket by Buddy Hield. And it's Butler missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Joseph against Leonard. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. 5 on the clock. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Barnes can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 17. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Joseph.
One shot.
That free throw good from Butler.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression. So dangerous on the defensive end. Quick hands by Bradley, and he stole it away.
Fox kicks to Bagley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
And so Bagley nails them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Dragic looking it over, and the layup's good off the glass. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a big part of Gorn's game, the dribble drive.
Passes to Barnes. Loud pass to Bagley. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. Bradley passes to Dragic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Kings leading now by 12. Here's Fox. Sweet little floater. Fox has got 5 points so far.
And that little teardrop, Fox had it back at Kentucky, and boy, is he perfecting it at this level.
Dragic the pass to Butler. The three-pointer, no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Fox, no good. The Heat trail by 14. Right side, Bradley. Now Dragic. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pushing it up. Here's Hield. Finished off the break. He's got 14.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Bradley. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
It's good.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No good from Dragic. Kings leading now by 18. Here's Hield, and it's blocked by Bradley.
Well, we know he can get up. Avery Bradley making a great defensive play.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Bradley. Pass to Achua. Outside Dragic. It's good from long range. Dragic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Inside. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And Bradley gets it to go.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Steve, the days of Avery Bradley being a scorer are probably over. I mean, he scored in the mid-teens, we know that, but now I think they value his defense as much as his scoring.
You're right, Kevin. Avery Bradley will rely on his athleticism, especially to get to the rim to score. With his injuries and change in situation, the chances, they just haven't been there. But he's still an effective player. We just won't see his scoring outbursts as often.
The Kings will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Marvin Bagley. Robinson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Halliburton subbed in for Buddy Hield. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Achua. Iguodala comes in for Myers-Leonard. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here's Nunn. Now the pass to Adebayo. Robinson kicks to Nunn. From the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Robinson against Butler. Out to the right wing. This one for three. Robinson misses. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 19. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Butler. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
The Heat shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
Now, here is Halliburton. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Passes it to Bielitsa. Poked away. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
First free throw is good. Corey Joseph's checked in for Fox. He hits both from the stripe.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 9. And the jam by Whiteside.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low rolling off the screen.
Nunn passes to Iguodala. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Sacramento. Their season filled with ups and downs. 10th right now in the conference.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Third is Jimmy Butler.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
This group, they all play big, and the numbers they're able to put up on the glass makes them so valuable.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's Bielitsa. We saw him with 10 points last game. Outside Robinson. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Heat trail by 16. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Iguodala, the pass to Adebayo. Count it. That's now 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now, here is Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by none. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. None. Bounce pass. Here's Butler. And it's Miami with another.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler. Wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Kings lead by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Buddy Hield. He had 16 points. And guys, some say the shooting guard position has been a little thin in recent years, but the sharpshooter Buddy Hield is one of those young gunners rising to fill that void, Jet.
Yeah, fantastic shooting numbers. He started his career, he's got the green light. Got to get more proficient in the in-between game and the layup game. But his three is unbelievable.
Earth green, vomit green, lime green, pale green. Don't get much greener than that. Nowadays, shooters like him, all you can eat.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court for the Heat, they've got Myers Leonard. Dragic is out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Bagley. And so Bagley nails them both. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 14-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. To the inside, Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
And the pass to Adebayo. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay a little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Here's Dragic after the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Dragic dishes to Bradley. Bagley against Butler. And it's denied by Fox. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic.
And the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot.
Bagley, no good.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
A three from Bradley. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Kings leading now by 13. Left side, Fox. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup. Fox has got 9.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Leonard finds Dragic. Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes. And now the Kings fast break. Fox leading the charge.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Now here's Butler. 13 points in the game. Here's Bradley. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Healed against Bradley. Healed the pass to Holmes. Outside, Fox. Holmes against Dragic. Here's Healed. Rebound by the Heat. Guys, their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Bagley against Dragic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Forcing the action, going to the line. Now Dragic wins these battles with his hustle.
The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
Achua, he's checked in for Miami. Duncan Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Fox against Dragic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And clearly Eric Spoelstra wants to talk it over.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved. To check out stats for Adebayo. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's getting around 20 points per, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Bradley, and the layup falls. Bradley's got 7 points for the quarter.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Pass to Bagley. Fires the three. Kept alive. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Dragic the pass to Achua. Back to Dragic. Passes it to Adebayo. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bradley against Hield. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Down low. Here's Adebayo.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Pass to Hield. Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Goran Dragic. The Kings have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And some changes here for the Kings. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Bagley. And Halliburton subbed in for Buddy Hield. The Heat also with a sub. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And he makes both free throws. The Heat trail by 18. Nunn with it. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Achua. And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season? You look at Halliburton, 2nd in the NBA. So great from the line.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
And that one falls for Achua. And some changes here for the Kings. And Robinson III comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered closely. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Bradley, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, Bradley with it. Now here's Iguodala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Achua. And here's none. Stolen by Joseph. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Adebayo is checked in for Bradley. And he sinks the second. And Miami has possession. Down by 15. Out to the wing. Back to Robinson. That one wide left. For Sacramento, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Halliburton passes to Bielitsa. Over none. Bielitsa misses. The Heat trail by 15 to the middle. Here's Robinson. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. Kings shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Now, here is Halliburton. Guarded by Robinson. Floats one. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Iguodala. It's blocked. But they get it back. Passes it to Achua. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Joseph, that's good.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Got a piece of it. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Kings leading now by 11. Halliburton passes to Bielitsa. Whiteside, high post. Pass to Bielitsa. From outside, off the mark. The Heat shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. The dunk by Achua.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for Robinson. And then for Miami, Leonard, he's checked in for Iguodala. Butler comes in for Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Miami now. Butler against Bielitsa. The kick out to Dragic. And a miss there on the triple. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Barnes at power forward with Bagley in the middle. Halliburton is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Hield in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Outside Dragic. Floats it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Joseph.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Joseph against Adebayo. Dragic. Bagley with the block.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's Fox in for Joseph. And Miami with a change here, too. Bradley's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Good on the shot.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
Dragic, the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. Inside. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Jimmy Butler.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Hield. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Fox has it in the corner. Fox is double. Outside, Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Now here's Dragic. Count that one.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Here's Butler.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hield can't hit. The Heat trail by 8. To the inside. Here's Dragic. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, the defense was physical on that play, but Dragic has added strength over the years and able to complete the bucket.
Now here's Barnes. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Butler missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Barnes passes to Holmes. Miami grabs the miss. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Adebayo finds Butler. Yes! And the foul. That one is on Hield.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Free throw, good Butler. Now Hield. And here is Fox. Hield outside. The feed now to Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
For Sacramento, Marvin Bagley. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Bagley. He's off on the second.
It was crucial to add to their lead and make it a 2-possession game, and he did enough there at the line to make that happen.
Back to Dragic. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Goes up, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Outside Bradley. There's the pass to Butler. Down low. Goes up on the high post. No good from Dragic.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Basket counts. And now it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And that's now 18 points for Bam Adebayo. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And it goes down 2 points.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Bounce pass, Dragic. Pass to Bradley. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Kings leading now by 6. Here's Fox. The shot's good. Fox has got 26 points.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Fox against Dragic. Floats it up for Butler. Good work defensively by Holmes.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And here are the Heat now. Sacramento making their last shot. Dragic the pass to Butler. Overhealed. That doesn't go either for Butler. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. It's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now here's Dragic. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And Adebayo drops them both. Fox with it. Fox is double. Holmes wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Fox is double. Inside, Holmes. And Holmes throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Goran Dragic.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Here's Bagley.
Oh, wow! And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Shooting just one.
One shot.
Three-point play.
The Heat trail by 11. Outside Butler. Entered on the wing. From the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Hield. Shoots over Bradley. Hield can't hit. Adebayo against Holmes. And Adebayo throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Barnes. On the wing, Hield nails the wide open jump shot. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's gotten better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Outside Dragic, back to Butler. The kick out to Dragic. That three off the mark. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Fox is double. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And it's an 11-point Kings lead.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
At the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. And then for Miami, Silva's checked in, and Harkless is subbed in for Goran Dragic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here are the Kings now. Outside, Joseph passes it to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Parker. No good that time, and it's Miami the other way.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Joseph. So the Kings win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.